Hello everyone, welcome to Lightning Talks. We have 5 presenters today with 5 great topics. We're going to go ahead and start with this. First up we have Scott Tumilty with gaming and feminism and what it's done for him. Scott, if you're ready, come on out.
Hello. Can everyone hear me fine? So, this is a weird thing. My name is Scott Tumilty. You may know me, you may not. I'm one of the hosts. I am in fact many things. I'm a black belt in karate. I'm a content editor. I'm a vlogger. I'm a trainee wrestler. I'm holding a baseball bat. But what you may not know is this is also what a feminist looks like. I'll say it. I got no shame at all of it. I am a feminist. And this talk is called Gaming, Feminism and Me. It also had an original kind of subtitle called, you know, misogynists don't tend to come after me because I'm a black belt and I've got a fucking baseball bat. So, part 1. Let's put this down first. Why am I a feminist? Well, we have to go back in time and back over to the UK. Now, in the UK, there's a newspaper called The Sun. It's a right-wing tabloid, terrible journalism, makes up stuff, incredibly bad. It's a piece of shit, right? However, it's a popular piece of shit owned by the News Corps, which of course is owned by Rupert Murdoch, that famous guardian of morality that we all know and love. Decades ago, The Sun decided, we've got nothing to put on page 3. Why don't we just put up a photo of a topless lady? Yeah, great one, guys. Thanks a whole bunch. No thought to how that would make anyone feel, men and women. Frankly, a lot of women maybe feel devalued. There was a major newspaper saying, hey girls, turns out it doesn't matter about your brains, just about your attractiveness. Doesn't matter about your accomplishments. But no thought of maybe to, you know, how that would make women feel. Plenty of guys don't want to see that shit either, frankly. You know, I don't want to be on a train at 9 in the morning and suddenly there's, you know, someone's boobs in my face. And also, who looks at naked people on a train? That's just weird. So recently, there was a campaign on Twitter, on Tumblr, everywhere, simply called No More Page 3. Just saying, you know what, we've had enough. It's antiquated, it's obsolete, it's offensive, it's just it's a piece of shit, right? Can we not do this? And I thought, you know what, yeah. Because after that, people started flooding in with their experiences of how page 3 made them feel. Now, personally, I'm 30 years old, right? I'm getting to a certain age, and I'm probably going to want to have kids in a few years. Now, imagine I have a daughter. Imagine I have a daughter that asks me, Dad, why is there like a half-naked lady in the paper? What the hell am I going to say? Well, the reason it's there is that society doesn't value you. How am I meant to explain that? And how's my hypothetical daughter meant to feel? So you know what, yeah, I say no more page 3. I read all these experiences, and that develops a certain empathy within me, thinking, you know what, yeah, this is something I hadn't really thought of before. I'd always been in favour of it, but I'd never put in the thought, I'd never put in the work into realising just the effect that something like page 3 had on people. Now, there was also a hashtag that was associated with it, simply called everyday sexism. And it was just people throwing in tales of how sexism affected their daily lives. Now, I think we can all agree sexism exists, but until you see it on that scale, until you see endless stories of how women are just being treated horribly in society, how it affects them, how it makes them feel, just the sheer scale of what people have to deal with on an everyday basis, something clicked. And I thought, yeah, this is wrong. I don't want people to feel like this. I don't want women to be downgraded in society. And you know what? Feminism does a lot of things for men as well once you realise, hey, I suddenly don't have to be inside a box of masculinity with traditional masculine behaviours. I'm not. I don't give a fuck about feeling masculine. And it's quite freeing. So there we go. Feminism works for men and women. But let's face it, society hasn't been, you know, denigrating men for centuries, so I'm going to say it works in favour of women, and that's the most important part. So we get to heading number 2. The actual practicalities of being a feminist. It's all well and good to say, yeah, I'm a feminist, I'm a supporter of rights for women and an equal society, but if you don't actually do anything about it, What's the point? So part one, like I said earlier, educating yourselves. Part two, practicalities. Anything from saying to a shop, which I did, please don't play Blurred Lines, it's an awful song with an awful message. You need to take responsibility in the smallest way or the biggest way you can for making the world a better place. And I can't really talk about feminism at a gaming and computer event without mentioning Gamergate. Sorry, it's not about ethics in journalism. It started with someone publishing the sex life of their ex-girlfriend. That's bullshit. So, you know what? Tough shit. It's not about ethics, it's about being horrible to women. I don't like it. I've published many things that say screw Gamergate, and you know what? You've never came after me. I'm not a girl. I'm a white guy. I'm not your target. If you are really worried about ethics, go after the money, guys. Don't go after one indie developer. You've never came after me, because I'm a black belt, and I've got a fucking baseball bat. Thank you.